So next week the PS Vita will be hitting stores February 22nd, but before that I have in my hand a PS Vita, and so far so good. I'm loving it. It's $299 with AT&T 3G Wi-Fi edition, $249 if you just have Wi-Fi. So a couple of things, as you can notice, boom, dual analog sticks. Finally we have a handheld system that has two analog sticks instead of forcing us to use one and then compensate using the D-pad. So that's the first thing. As you can see, if you've owned the PSP, the PlayStation buttons are a little smaller than on the PSP or even the PS Go. But when I was using it, I found that the buttons were really sturdy. They had nice springy feedback, even when I was playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and just really going frantic with it and just pounding on the buttons. They're built to last. As are the bumpers. Very firm. So I'm gonna go through some of the ports with you. First thing we want to make note of is the AC adapter port. So instead of using a regular micro USB port, PlayStation decided to go the proprietary route and include this little thing, which basically means if you lose this, you will be buying another one, because there's no other cord that will go with it. So if we take it to the top, we have two volume buttons, the power button, and of course where it says PS Vita, pop it open, and there's where your game goes. So right now I actually have an Uncharted Golden Abyss. So it just slides in easy like that, pop it closed. Right next to it is the accessories port, which if you can see here, it has a funky little shape, so it's for future accessories. PlayStation has made given us no news about what these accessories will be, but as you can see, it's got a funky little shape, so expect to be shelling out some money for that as well. Other covers, we have the SIM card. So if you have the 3G edition, you'll have to use the SIM card, which slides in right there, or slides out. So there's that. And of course, we need a memory card. So, in another way to be proprietary and be different, PlayStation has decided to make their own proprietary memory card. So it's a little bigger than a micro SD card, so you will be paying big bucks to upgrade. So right now I have a 16 gig card. The actual system on purchase comes with a 4 gig card, and if you want a 32 gig, you will be spending $99 off the bat. So now the fun part, actually turning the Vita on. So hit the on button. And as you can see, here's the lock screen. So the Vita kind of has a smartphone type of interface. By that I mean that you'll be controlling most of the action, well, all of the action actually, via the capacitive touchscreen. So to unlock this touchscreen, I'm just going to pull down on this corner, and there we go. So let's start here at the home screen, where you can see instead of tiles or just boring icons, we have these little buttons. So if I pull up or down, they have a little wiggle. There's 10 to a page. What I don't like is that, unlike a smartphone where you can mix and match and move around your icons, you can't do it here. So anything that gets installed, like a new game, it automatically goes to the bottom and you have to scroll down. So here's what we really came here for, the gaming. So I'm going to start up Uncharted Golden Abyss. I don't remember exactly where I am in the game. I think I'm in chapter 6 of level 29. Some really cool things about gaming on this is that Sony has done a really great job of incorporating every piece of the hardware into the gaming. So there's some games that will make use of the two cameras. They're 1.3 megapixels. So you can there's going to definitely be a lot of augmented reality gaming. There's going to be touchscreen, and we're really going to be making use of the rear touchpad. In Uncharted 2, I've been using the rear touchpad to actually climb ropes, so I just move my fingers up when I'm at a rope or if I need to traverse a dangerous path, and Drake responds accordingly. Continue. You also have a choice of using the touch screen to pick up weapons, to jump caverns, or you can just use the traditional buttons. So to sum it up, the Vita, I'm really loving it so far. It's portable, but you're not going to be able to fit it in your pocket, especially with the dual analog sticks. It will rub against your pocket, and you could potentially damage it. So I wouldn't necessarily carry it around in my pocket. But at 9.8 ounces, it's still lightweight enough that you can carry it just about everywhere. So far, I think paying I personally would get the $249 version, the Wi-Fi only version, just because I wouldn't want to pay $299 to have a data plan for a mobile gaming system. But it's your choice at the end of the day, and truthfully, it's a good buy.